Welcome to Dry Farts episode 3. Here we are with Josh Graves, very funny comedian, and we talk about DUIs, Twitter porn, and also getting drunk in front of your girlfriend's friends. All that and more, and be sure to like, subscribe, and share, and take a whiff.
He's about to crater any day now, so you gotta, that's what everyone says. Bank of America's calling it a loss. Joe Biden's fucking auctioning off fucking meth pipes. It's,
nice.
2023 is, supposedly we're in for a rough year, so I don't know.
I'll do that. I'll buy a Joe Biden meth pipe.
I would do it. That's a collector edition
Yeah.
that you can sell on eBay one day.
Yeah, like a John F. Kennedy ashtray back in the day.
Exactly. Maybe like an Elvis calendar or something. You know what I'm
There
saying?
you go. Yes.
Are you an Elvis guy, by the way?
No. Except
Okay.
the movie was all right. How'd you feel about the movie?
I love the fucking movie. Honestly, I was never a Elvis guy growing up either, but then I saw the movie and I was like, fuck, I want to wear like a shiny shirt and fucking
And shoot
jump
TVs.
around, his moves and shit. Like
You saw what it was all about.
I did. I never got it as a kid. My parents were more into like the Beatles and shit. But once I saw the movie, I was like, oh fuck, I get it.
Yeah, I want to do barbiturates.
Exactly. Yeah.
I was almost like, should I buy an Elvis suit?
Dude,
like,
I mean,
I was the same boat.
Late
where
Elvis.
I
Well,
never,
70s Elvis.
there was
70s
like
Elvis.
one scene in it when he had on like a button up with like kind of leopardy kind of, and I was watching it with a buddy of mine. He was like, I think I want a shirt like that, and I was like, I don't know if you can pull that shirt off, but
Oh no.
give it a try. I don't know.
I don't think half the people that are wearing Elvis gear can pull it off. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, especially once he got more fat, like the jumpsuits and shit.
That's
you know?
That's my favorite Elvis.
Is that your favorite?
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah.
That's real Elvis.
Yeah, for sure,
Yeah.
for sure, and a little overweight Elvis and
Yeah.
shit.
Trying to do karate, overweight.
Yeah,
Yep.
supposedly, I guess Nixon made him like a federal agent or some
Yes,
shit.
a secret for drug enforcement.
Yeah, and I didn't realize he was so anti-pot, Elvis.
Oh, I didn't know that. Elvis was.
He's like anti-pot guy for anti-drug. Anti-drug guy. Meanwhile, he's just like abusing prescription drugs.
He took half the Walgreens pharmacy.
But no marijuana.
No marijuana. What? And his Dr. Nick.
Yes.
That was the one that made the magic happen.
Yeah. Well, supposedly the doctors would start realizing, oh, this guy's got a problem, and they would start giving him what's the fake medicine?
The sugar pills.
Yeah, but then he would figure it out and then just move on to a different doctor.
Yeah, you had to go doctor shopping.
You're famous when you just have friends with multiple. When your drug dealers are wearing lab coats,
Yes,
that's when you know
You made it.
You're doing well.
Michael Jackson had the same kind of doctor, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I can't think of his name, but is he still in prison?
Probably.
Yeah.
Well, I know Elvis's doctor, Dr. Nick, said he wanted to prescribe him that stuff. He knew it was wrong,
Right.
but he didn't want him getting it on the streets.
Right.
You'd lose a customer. But he didn't trust the drug dealers. He's like, get it from me. I can watch over you. And it worked out well, as you can see.
Yeah. Be friends with at least one. You need at least one doctor friend in your life. You know what I'm saying?
Well, if you're playing Vegas every night, you can probably have a good doctor friend,
True.
I'm sure.
Any normal person, though, at least have like one doctor person. You can just go, not even just get medicine from, you got to have like one doctorish person you can go to and ask like advice to and whatnot.
Yeah, like hims.com or something. Yeah, one of those websites.
Well, I have a buddy who his brother's a doctor, and he acts like he knows what he's talking about. He's like, well, I talked to my brother, and you shouldn't mix Tylenol and ibuprofen. And I say, should I kill myself right now, or should you kill yourself in the middle of this conversation? So, but it would be nice.
Yeah.
So I know a couple of chiropractors, and they're not real doctors.
No, but that's where you get the prescription from. Or a dentist.
Dentist, yeah.
Dentist, yes. Nurse practitioner.
Here's how white trash I was. Growing up, I was just really my dad. He told me that dentist, it's all a scam. He's like, it's all a scam. It's bullshit. And now he has dentures. So,
And who put those in? A dentist?
he'd be like, son, it's only 2 years of school. They're full of shit. Don't believe anything they have to say. They never look you in the eye. That's why they all kill themselves. So,
how does he feel about the vaccine?
oh fuck, he's not getting within a mile of that goddamn vaccine. All right, fucking, he'll be listening to Glenn Beck later on this afternoon and telling everyone who has the vaccine to fuck right off. All right,
Glenn Beck is a noted medical expert. So
yes.
it's
former alcoholic actually.
See, so am I. I'm actually a former alcoholic.
Really?
Well, it's been 2 months, so let's not get too excited. but
You quit drinking?
quit drinking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very-
Doing the non-alcoholic beer.
Okay. Oh, out at bars and shit.
Yeah,
You'll order
bars.
it
Yeah, because I'll go
non-alcoholic?
nuts. If I don't have something hoppy,
Something. Yeah. I may try that.
try it. Actually, okay. Well, what's your drink? I'm more of a beer guy.
I mean, there's non-alcoholic Heinekens, right?
yeah, 0.0.
Yeah, dude. I like Heineken as well. So,
And it has the bottle, so you don't feel like an asshole.
yeah.
You know, so you're at the bar like, hey, yeah, I'm drinking.
You know what's funny is like the first time you like talk to someone at the bar and you realize they're drinking a non-alcoholic beer, you
Yeah.
kind of don't get it. You're like, wait,
Yeah.
there's no alcohol in it?
Yeah.
And they're like, no. And you're like, so you're just drinking it for the taste of it? And they're like, yeah. And you're like, but like, I don't get what's going on right now. What's happening?
Well, I drink it so I don't get arrested again.
No, exactly. Yeah. I mean, once you really boil it down, but
Yeah.
in that moment, you're like, oh, you're just drinking it for the taste of beer. All right,
Yeah.
fucking.
Well, it's psychological.
I was gonna say, is it mental?
It's mental. It's psychological. Because when I'm at a bar watching a game,
Yeah.
I would pound them. I'd be blackout drunk.
By
It'd
the
be
time you
horrible.
go home, yeah, it's
Yeah, those
dangerous.
games start at 11 a.m. because we're in Phoenix. Yeah, so you get blackout drunk. So
Right.
here's the thing: you drink that. I got it in my head. I got the taste, the movement, the bottle. and
Right.
You're fine. You
Yeah.
move on with your life.
Trust me, I know many a comedian who have gotten a DUI on the way home from an open mic. That's par
Yeah.
for the course. That's par for your first 5 years of comedy.
Exactly. You gotta get at least one, or at least pulled over.
Yeah.
Pull the Dahmer. You can talk yourself out of the cops.
Oh,
yeah. You gotta be good.
Have you ever had a DUI in your
Never.
Really?
Pulled over. Close call.
I got one when I moved here within like the first 2 years, and so
yeah.
now I'm careful. I have my limit. My limit's
Yeah.
2 beers at a mic, and I'm just done.
Good
I can't-
move.
Yeah.
Well, your DUI in Arizona, I had a friend, Maricopa County in particular. They're pretty strict. What was did you get extreme?
So I had some buddies come in from Arkansas, and I was like, oh shit, I was like new into town. I was going out partying every weekend
Yeah.
on Mill or Old Town. I was like, boys, come out for fucking Memorial Day weekend. I'm gonna show you a good time. We'll get some Coke. We'll go
like
to
a
Mill Avenue. And these are like 2 of my best friends from high
Yeah.
school, and like took them out on Mill. We had a great night. And it's one of those things like when you're like 21, 22, you're used to driving drunk. It's
yeah.
nothing. It's just what you do.
Yes.
That's just what you do.
Yep.
And this is how dumb I was. So obviously parked my car right off of Mill Avenue. We almost get into a fight with a group of guys on the way home. That's what you do when you do cocaine. You try to fight people. You talk about each other's childhood. That 2 of my friends almost tried to fight each other. It was a great night. None of us got laid that night, but we had a great night. And this is how stupid I was. I threw up on the way back to the car, and I was like,
yeah.
let's rock and roll. Let's go home right now. I remember like waking up in jail and just or, like sleeping in the trunk, taking like having like throw up on my shoes and be like,
Oh,
man.
shit.
But only like kind of remembering throwing up and whatnot.
You don't
So,
remember being arrested?
I do remember being arrested, but just the throwing up was just like a very like side note because we had to walk like a good 2 or 3 miles
yeah,
back
yeah.
to my car, and just probably on the way home I was just like, guys, 1 second.
Oh yeah, been
Let's
there.
go. Then we just were fucking shuffling, fucking. I was like, let's get to the car, let's go back, keep partying and whatnot. But yeah, that was like young, dumb Josh.
Oh yeah, I've been there.
But yeah, they fuck you hard
Oh,
with the
yeah.
DUI shit. That's like a good like your life. You have to like. You're gonna be dealing with that for like 2 years probably.
Yeah.
Because you gotta do the classes, and then you gotta get the ignition interlock bullshit.
You get to pay for that.
You got to pay for that each month, and then you obviously got to pay the fines down. And that was the only time that I lived here when I thought to myself, man, I may move back because you lose your car, you lose your
Right.
license for a year, and it's fucking. You got to take the bus and take the light rail, and you
What was
really
the bus like?
The bus here is fucking, it's terrible, and it runs like every 20 minutes ish. It's
Yeah.
like supposedly like everyone's like if you go to like San Fran, and obviously like bigger like Chicago and shit, the
Yeah.
public transit is much
Oh,
better.
yeah.
Here it's like the bus drivers like are like take naps in between shifts.
Oh, yeah, you
and
see them
shit.
parked in front of AMPMs with their flashers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's like on their fire. Like I think every bus driver out here texts and drives and whatnot.
Oh,
it's,
yeah.
it's a loose bus system out here.
Exactly. It's like, yeah, I'm going to get a DUI. I'm not waiting 30 minutes for a bus.
Here's the saddest thing too is whenever someone gets on the bus and they don't have the funds to get on the bus because you either have to have the pass or you have to pay cash. So sometimes like people who are like, no, you can't get on. That's always sad.
Oh, Oh, that is, and there's an argument.
Yes. Unlike the light rail, like anyone can hop on the light rail. It's just when the MTAs come on and check your ticket, then you got to kind of hop on, hop off. I played that game before. A little hop on, a little hop off, just to see when everyone's coming and whatnot, you know, so.
And you made it through without...
Oh, a couple of times. I've definitely been like, hey, you got to go, buddy. A couple of times. But these are like my young... young days. I had some weird, rough times early on. Once I got my DUI and I was living by myself and I was taking the light rail to work every day to like downtown Phoenix. That was...
When did you move to Phoenix?
Yeah.
Probably like 2010 is when I moved here.
How old were you?
22.
Okay.
Yeah, so and then kind of moved out on my own. I was living with 3 roommates at the time.
Yeah.
And best friend, his sister went to ASU and her boyfriend, and then we all kind of went our separate ways. And then I got my own place because like rent was like cheap back in those days. I had a 1-bedroom in Scottsdale for like $800 a month. It was nice. Yeah. And then got the DUI, and then my life. But it was good for comedy, though. You know, got a lot of material.
When you live a lot of life experiences through that.
So
DUI.
many life experiences. A lot of like good like light rail material. Shit you see on the light rail.
I mean, it's Subway in New York. That's some crazy stuff. It's not as bad. Phoenix light rails.
I tell people the Phoenix light rail is like A-ball, and like obviously the New York is the big leagues. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, that's where you get the mental patient just coming on.
Exactly. Maybe like Chicago, that's AAA. Type of thing.
Is that the L in Chicago, right?
Exactly. The L. You're like up in the air.
Yeah.
But you will get some shit. Like I've definitely like an older black man has like looked at me in the eyes and said, "What the fuck are you looking at on the light rail?" That's happened a couple of times, and like maybe like a guy who's like on meth is like pop locking like directly like right here in front of me a couple of times, but that's par for the course.
Well, you should be in the AAA by that time.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, get your ass to Chicago right now, asshole. Fucking, he's like, the weather sucks. I'm like, I get it.
I get it. This is Visalia.
I know.
Only California town single A I know.
So yeah, the metric, you don't get on the public transit out here.
Well, I've been one of those. That's where I had my epiphany with alcohol was on the light rail. So I was the guy people are probably talking about. It was after an Elton John concert. I had a shitload of booze. This is the whitest way to quit drinking. And I made a scene in front of my girlfriend and her friends on the light rail. Yeah. So I might have been one of the stories for somebody.
Was that the recent one when he was just in town?
Just the last one. Yeah, that's when I kind of hit my rock bottom.
How was the concert?
I don't remember. That's the problem.
Oh my God.
When the next morning I was like, he didn't play my song. And she's like, yes, he did. And it was like, I'm still standing like, oh.
She was like, you took your pants off to Rocket Man.
I wish that would have been the least of my problems. I was probably screaming racial slurs to the light rail, but I don't know.
Just getting drunk in like glittery glasses though.
Yes, I did have red glittery her friend had them. And I was getting a headache. That's the problem. I was getting a headache with the red glasses and the just $20 beers because I really didn't want to go that much, and I just yeah. The
alcohol is always very expensive.
Well, shit, it is $20 for one of those cans at Chase Field.
It's always ridiculous. That's why. And honestly, it kind of makes me not want to go to pro sports stuff. That the alcohol is so ridiculous.
Or just go there absolutely lit.
So
you do bring it in.
So you went with your lady and a bunch of her friends. Any of your friends? Or
no. My friends want to go. They're not. Dude, I like Elton John. They don't. Yeah,
none of them were available.
I love Elton John. Fuck that shit.
No, he's good. It's just it's not one of those shows I had to see. Right. So I wasn't in the best of moods of wanting to go.
Getting drunk around your lady's friends always is
it
can be a risk.
Well, I learned yes.
Depending on the kind of friends they are and the relationship you have with said friends. So
I was doing Jeffrey Dahmer impressions the whole time because this is when that kind of came out, and then I'm a depressed drunk, so I'm like, I'm gonna die alone. So basically, it wasn't a good time.
Yeah,
my yellow brick road was not happening. That night,
I'm like I can like talk shit. I can like talk more shit at the drunk and like try to be in a fun way. Can sometimes steer into a non-fun.
They take it the wrong way,
kind of way. Does your lady get mad when you drink?
No, just when I overdo it.
You overdo it, okay.
But I made the choice. I gotta stop doing it because.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because I can't drink. I used to drink before shows.
Yeah.
Get dizzy. I forget shit.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
So I had to stop that. No, I mean it's just better because I've looked back. I'm 41. I've had a lot of alcohol in my life. I've had my fun.
Yeah.
I'm kind of burnt out.
Yeah. I kind of want to take a break too. That's why I was so fascinated by the zero
non-alcoholic.
alcohol. But I'm in a relationship with someone right now who like doesn't want me to drink. So like anytime, so like that's obviously a reason why I want to cut back.
Yes,
so I can only imagine like me at a concert with her and her friends. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna drink tonight, and then the same thing would have happened to me. Fucking
Oh no,
Dahmer impressions everywhere.
yeah. It's no. That's the thing. I understand you have a lady too. That's
you know,
it's hard. It's when they count one time. Well, my favorite band. Well, we can't see it, but it's Pearl Jam. We went to a show, and I can get drunk at their shows and be focused, know everything.
Yeah.
Because I want to be there. And she was counting my beer. She goes, "You've had 6 already." Mm-hmm. And I got a little, but that was a while ago. But yeah, you have a lady friend, and once you cut back and you get the urge, I do the Heineken. Just do the Heineken.
Yep.
Heineken 0.0.
I'm gonna, dude. You're gonna see me at open mic tonight drinking a fucking
Athletic
0% alcoholic beer.
If we're talking about the mic, we're talking about they have it's called Athletic.
Oh,
I drank them there at the
pretty
Whining
good.
Pig. Yeah.
What kind of like a lager? What are we talking? Just
I'm not good with beer. Just as long as it feels like a beer.
Decent, yeah.
It looks like the Coors Light. I'm not a beer guy.
I drink all domestic. So
yeah, me too. I used to be a Coors Light.
Except Budweiser. I can't do Budweiser. I've thrown up on Budweiser, and then it's just I can't. It's just too heavy, dude.
Then don't do Budweiser Zero. That's another one. That's the cheap one.
Budweiser Zero. Oh my
Budweiser
god.
Zero, Heineken 0.0. Athletic. That's what they do at the Whining Pig. It's this brand. I guess some former wrestler drinks them, and they're so you get the taste, you get the movement, you got the can.
Yeah, it's like an oral fixation, a little different, but similar to the cigarette type.
Yeah, just like
our 0% alcohol is our vaping.
Vape, yes, yeah. I found the loophole. Yes.
Well, you guys ever mess with Liquid Death? Water?
No.
Oh, yeah.
We need
like
some
that.
for this goddamn podcast because every podcast has Liquid Death.
I only got LaCroix because it was, I don't know if you can see it, but
that was the
we're on
trick.
a budget here at Dry Farts.
Is it good?
It's pretty good. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it looks like a beer. The beer
It makes
can.
you feel like, something about the can.
Yeah, it's psychological.
The
It
name
is.
just Liquid Death too feels like you're killing your problems.
Yeah. It's a mix between it looks like a monster can or a beer can. I don't know.
Yeah. Let me ask you this, Jeff. Did you, during the pandemic, fall into the alcoholic seltzer rabbit hole? Yeah.
Oh, big time.
Yeah, it feels like we as a country are just now kind of coming out of that seltzer.
We went through that phase. It's a Zima.
Yeah, it feels like Zima just kind of came back type of thing.
Yeah, it was like that. But it looked like a beer can.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, it's healthy. There's
those
no
things
sugar.
are sneaky. The hangovers are just weird and just,
Oh, I've had rock bottom on those a few times.
Those are rough. You're thinking, you're like, the hangover on this can't be terrible. But then you wake up in the morning like, oh, why does my head feel like a fizzy fucking...
Yeah,
Was it just a bunch of sugar?
No, there's no sugar. It's like 1 gram of sugar.
Yeah. You see, it's one of those things you think that I can drink like 8 of these and the hangover is not going to be that bad, but it's like a sneaky, shitty hangover.
Sneaky one, okay.
Yeah, you wake
I've
up like
actually
a
never had one yet.
Oh, you haven't? Oh,
I
yeah.
haven't,
Well, I mean,
no.
try one. You haven't been down there yet. But yeah, when they're like, okay, you're home alone. Like you can see in the my backyard. No, I would drink like 12 packs of those by myself because you couldn't go out anywhere.
Yep.
And I would spend my night listening to Pearl Jam. And yeah, those were a good time. Pandemic really helped us.
That's what I'm telling you. Fucking TikTok blew up, seltzers blew up, and we're all just kind of coming out of it.
Yeah.
Now, do you go on TikTok at all?
I just started putting clips of the special. I do not know how to use it.
But do you flip through it ever?
I did, but there was some gross stuff. Like there was like medical stuff. I don't know. It was popping up on my feed, and I quit.
Honestly, I'm a social media guy. Like I've been on social media since I was in high school type of guy. That generation. But even flipping through that, I'm like, this is like cocaine for my brain. It's like
it is
the most hilarious thing I've ever seen. Most hilarious, like some financial advice, fucking some Buddha shit, and then like, oh, the hottest girl I've ever seen dancing. And I'm just like, I can't do this right now.
They hit every addiction.
Yeah, dude. They're all like 10-second videos, and you just flip through, and you're just like, holy fucking shit.
Well, I would saw somebody. It was like a dental video, and I don't know why it popped up. I was like, I'm done.
Yeah.
I just post my shit, and like, oh, you like it? Okay.
Yeah. How to start a cleaning business in 7 days.
Yeah. It's not. Well, actually, a good one was rents in New York. You've seen those where they walk by like, hey, how much do you pay for rent? Oh, okay. I pay $600 a month here in New York City, and I have this huge mansion. It's like. It's definitely false hope.
Controlled rent shit?
Yeah.
Okay.
But there's like this guy, he lives in the projects, but his place is super nice. He got it remodeled. I'm going to rob that motherfucker when I get a chance.
So yeah, TikTok, I can't.
Oh, yeah.
It's cocaine for the brain.
It is. Well, I think Twitter, I'm like that with Twitter. I will
Yeah.
news stories, videos. Yeah.
Yeah, Twitter. I do definitely scan through Twitter way too much. But Twitter's nice because there's like, I mean, it's kind of like Reddit. There's everything. You got
Yeah.
sports, you got fucking tech, you got comedy, you got. There's
Yeah.
even porn on Twitter.
Oh, I know. Oh, I know the porn Twitter porn. It's the Walmart for
It is,
lazy
yeah.
people. It's perfect.
The first time you see it though, you're like, oh my god, what is
Oh.
happening right now?
Fuck Facebook. That shit's horrible.
Golly, it's just there's no holds bar. So.
Oh yeah, and then you keep going down that rabbit hole of porn on Twitter,
know.
and you're like, oh,
It's interesting to see, I guess. I mean, I'll be honest, I don't notice that many changes on Twitter, like how it's kind of evolving with Musk after him buying it and all this bullshit. Are you Elon? Are you pro Elon Musk? Or you don't care?
I don't care. I've never really been impressed with the guy. Like, he's never fascinated me.
Yeah.
Or anything. I know he's kind of obnoxious. He wants people to hear his opinions.
Right.
But I'm like, fuck it. How do you feel about him? Yeah.
Honestly, when he first came on the scene, I was I found him a little bit fascinating. And then he said he was doing the underground tunnels in LA and
That
shit.
I was interested in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I was like, who is this guy? But now he has kind of like evolved into kind of like a troll.
Yeah, a troll. Yeah, you didn't see Thomas Edison doing that back in the day.
No, you definitely. Thomas
Yeah.
Edison was not retweeting shit with like eggplant emojis and
Yeah,
fucking
Eggplant trying to be a comedian. Yeah.
fucking with like all the liberal senators and shit.
Yeah, you did. He just invented an electric chair and a light bulb and went on this day. Yeah.
How many times is he gonna have to reply tweet to Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez? All right, I get it. You guys hate each other. She's never gonna like. You're a rich white guy. She's annoying. You know, so
Like, build the fucking tunnel. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be kind of cool. Like Vegas to LA or here.
No, underground. That would be
Yeah.
incredible. It definitely kind of feels like now we maybe aren't going to Mars anymore.
Yeah, I'm not feeling
Center of the earth.
optimistic. Yeah. He's playing with rocket ships and shit.
Although I did just watch the other day, it kind of reinvigorated my thoughts of going to Mars. Was when's the last time you guys watched Total Recall with Arnold
Oh, God,
Schwarzenegger?
probably.
Isn't that on Netflix right now?
Yes, it is.
Oh, it's on. I didn't know. Probably 20 years.
Have you ever seen it?
Like a long time ago when I was a kid. And you see
need
his,
to rewatch
his
it.
face melting
Yeah.
or something?
The three tits and
Honestly, yeah, one of the best action movies of all time. Very like forward thinking about how like it's about rich people who moved to Mars, obviously colonized it, and now it is like a touristy type of spot. But the locals who live there are like all treated like trash, and it has like there's definitely like a message within it type of thing.
And it was way in the 90s, huh?
Yeah, and they're like taking oxygen away from the people there, like slowly killing them and whatnot. But
Yeah.
the three tits is really what the movie.
Yeah, everybody knows that part. They're like,
fuck not the deep messages within the movie. It's all about those three tits and great action sequences.
oh
though,
yeah,
too.
I mean, it's Arnold.
And it's like classic, like Sharon Stone in her prime.
Oh yes,
Like the beginning of the movie when they're like banging and shit.
Yeah.
And it's like, man, Sharon Stone was
she
such
was-
a great actress and so hot.
Well, my favorite movie ever is Casino, and
course.
she looked great in that. I mean, yeah.
God, fuck it. I was telling someone the other day, I think one of my favorite roles of all time is James Woods in that movie.
Oh, yes, Lester Diamond. I would send that kid to Bolivia in a fucking box. Oh, James Woods. Yeah.
Does anyone play a better sleazeball than James
Oh,
Woods?
He should have got an Oscar for that.
That's what I'm saying. No one
Yeah.
talks about his role. Everyone talks about, obviously, De Niro and Pesci, but fucking James Woods.
Oh, he was fucking great. Do it yourself next time, you chicken shit cocksucker. Yeah, I know all the lines.
His wardrobe in that movie.
Oh, the wardrobe.
And,
It's just his name, Lester Diamond.
and everything.
She's calling him on the phone like, I miss you. And he's doing coke. Goes, baby, I love you. And there's another chick on by doing the coke.
It's like so good.
He's a
dude.
dick to her kid. Yeah, James Wood, that's an interesting guy, especially on Twitter. He became very right wing.
Yes, he did. I've seen some Fox News interviews.
Yeah. He's like, and his Twitter is just. I follow him because of a Casino and Family Guy, James Woods High School, and the guy is so talented. It's like, why are you spending your time? Look, you can have your political opinions,
Right.
but I think that hurts him in Hollywood, doesn't it?
Oh God, I'm guessing. Yeah.
But
When's the
if
last time he was in anything?
Exactly. Probably
been a
Family Guy, or I think what's it, Entourage? He played himself
Ooh,
on
yeah.
Entourage, and he was funny on that.
Dude, he's great.
He's been on Simpsons, Family Guy.
He was in a vampire movie. That's one of the goriest movies of all time. I can't think of the name of it, but him as a vampire slayer. Do you remember this?
No.
Early 2000s.
No,
I can't think of the name or anything.
Josh got your phone, or
yeah, look it up, James.
Yeah,
Look
we're
up Josh.
we're gonna look up James Woods vampire.
Underrated actor. Fucking.
Oh, he's phenomenal. Oh God.
But yeah, Casino is a great movie. Are you a Vegas guy or no?
Yeah, I love Vegas.
You gamble?
A little blackjack, a little sports.
Okay.
And I've taken a break because last weekend didn't go so well.
Gotcha. I'm about to say the sports now. It's like we do it off our phones.
Yeah.
I feel like.
But I just missed the sports book.
Yeah.
The smell of the cigarettes.
Just sitting in there. And whatnot.
Yeah. I'm good. No, I got to get back. Well, if you talk about gambling, people don't agree with me. I love Laughlin.
Really? I've never been.
Oh yes. Okay. Some people make fun of it. It's a little town. It's closer here than Vegas.
Yeah.
It's on the border of Arizona and Nevada, and it's on the Colorado River. You get a beautiful view.
Yep.
Sports books are fun. I go there every year for the Super Bowl.
Okay.
So, yeah.
No, I recently did a show in, not bragging, but I did a show in Kingman.
Oh, again.
Dude, I performed like twice in Kingman within like a 3-week span, and like it felt. I mean, the gigs paid decent, but I was like, I can't come to Kingman for like another 5 years after this.
No, drive to Laughlin.
Yeah, but that's what everyone does in Kingman. Is everyone in Kingman drives up to Laughlin or lives there and drove up for the show type of thing. So.
Oh yeah, totally. I thought like Nicolas Cage, where he drank himself to death in Vegas.
Yes.
Recashed. I'm gonna do that in Laughlin. That is what's probably because I'm going to fall off the wagon eventually. We know that. So yeah, I mean Laughlin. Yeah, I just like it. It's a small little strip of a casino town.
Yeah.
People call it a dump. I think they've upgraded the casinos. If you want to sponsor, visit Laughlin. Dark Dry Farts, whatever the name of this thing is. Yeah, go to Laughlin.
Have you ever performed there?
No, I wanted. They stopped doing shows. Well, there was a casino there called the Edgewater. It's still there. And they had shows. The guy who I did the show in Pine Top with booked it.
Gotcha.
And at the pandemic, they stopped doing it.
Yeah, because off that Pine Top and that there was a
run.
There's a run. Yeah, fucking Isle of the Gods or what? Inn of the Gods.
Inn of the Mountain Gods.
Inn of the Mountain Gods.
That's in New Mexico.
Only the OG comics know about the old Arizona run of fucking casinos and shit.
And
honestly, I would say, I don't know about how you but one of the worst bombs, probably the worst bombing ever for me at the time. Now that I look back on it, wasn't that big a deal, but I bombed at the casino in Verde. What's it called?
Oh, Verde Valley. I've never done that.
Verde Valley.
It's not Buc-ee's. It's Cliff Castle?
Cliff Castle
Yes,
Casino,
Cliff Castle,
folks. So I was doing a gig
They do
there.
shows there still?
I did a set there once, and it was with two comics. One was from New York City, Canadian guy, and one guy was from LA.
Yeah.
So that obviously that makes it a little bit more like, oh fuck, I need to do well in front of these guys.
Yeah, you feel like
we had done a gig the night before in Lake Havasu. That went great, went fun. The next night we were at the Cliff Castle. Right before they came on, they told us we had to be clean.
Oh, I hate that.
So basically, I kind of do some clean shit, kind of bomb. It's one of those things too, where like people are sitting and watching here, but out in the back is like the smoking areas. People are also watching the show and smoking as well in the back, and also there's like a kind of an opening into the casino as well, so you can just look right over while you're performing and just see people in the slots. And I ended up bombing, and afterwards, I had changed shirts. And the headliner was talking to a guy and had changed shirts, so he didn't recognize that I was like right there. And he was like, "Yeah, you know that first guy. I mean, he's got the look, but you got to teach him some shit. You got to teach him some stuff."
That is a painful. I've been there 100 times. People don't know you're around, like you're in the bathroom. Yes. I've heard that. Like, yeah, that first guy was all right. And you're like, fuck.
Yeah. I'm like, well, I got the look. I mean, that did feel kind of good.
Yeah, like, oh, thank you. I look it. Yeah.
I got to work on my material, but you know, I got.
I mean, you got to impress the people in Verde Valley.
Yeah.
Once you impress that guy, I mean, your career is all uphill.
You're good, type of thing. But yeah, the casinos will humble you.
Oh yes.
Start doing casino gigs. Now I would have been a little bit more well equipped to handle it. This was a good probably 4 or 5 years ago.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just one of those interesting experiences.
Well, once you do them more often, you start not giving a fuck, and then it's better.
Exactly.
That's what happened in Pine Top.
Really?
Well, I just did that, and I was like, there's 20 people spread out. I'm like, fuck this. Yeah. And I did my thing. Once you don't give it's more fun.
Yeah, you're more loose.
Loose, yeah.
The audience can feel that.
But I like what you said before you go on. I've had that where like they book you, they know what you do, and they go, you got to be clean. And it's like 1 minute, like, and then your head's spinning like, well, what's your your definition of clean.
Yeah.
Is it
Like
curse
we-
words, sex?
This joke goes here. This joke goes
Yeah,
there.
because you organize so it flows.
Yeah.
And everybody's definition of clean is different. I hate that. It's like either cursing, no sexual stuff.
Yeah.
So you don't know. What the fuck you talking about?
I know. Here's the thing too, is I've been doing more corporate shit lately. In like the last 6 months, I've done a country club, fucking a church show, and I also did like a house show for over the holidays in Paradise Valley, dude.
Oh, nice.
And like wealthy ass people, basically, it was like the wife was a veterinarian, so it was all of her like the 6 people that work at her office, or 6 or 7 people, and then the husband did like marketing for like real estate agents or some shit. But these people were like loaded, biggest house ever. It was me and Zach Allen. We both did like a good half hour. Basically, we did a half hour to like people sitting at their dining room table having dinner.
Yeah.
So you just go up and you just shit on yourself the whole time. You're like, oh my God, this Christmas tree is bigger than my fucking studio apartment. Yada, yada, yada. Make fun of them.
Yeah.
There was one lady heckling me. I told her she looked like, what was the girl who was with, God damn it, Jeff, the island shit. Jeff, all the underage.
Jeff Probst?
No, all the underage girls on the island.
Oh, Epstein.
Who is his second in command lady?
Oh, Jelaine Maxwell?
Jelaine. So
Something
there was
Ghislaine?
an older woman, clearly very wealthy, heckling me. I told her that she looked like Ghislaine Maxwell, but with smaller tits. And kind
That
of
was
won
corporate?
the night. Yeah, it was a corporate. It's one of those things where you show up but you tell them like, hey, what kind of show do you guys want? These are just like people having their holiday party, and they were very wealthy, like very Trumpy kind of people. But yeah, I will say this: those people do normally have like decent senses of humor, type of thing. So the gig went well, and they just like showed us their house afterwards, and gave us a whole tour, and smoked some pot with us, and tipped us like $100 a piece. And
so this is like better than any corporate show I've ever heard in my life. What this
know,
is,
that's what
they're
I'm
like
saying,
nice to you, and
yeah, I know, and it went well and everything, and so that's the kind of shit that
This was like a corporate house show?
Yeah, it was supposed to be like I thought it was going to be at the office, and we were told like 20 to 30 people.
Yeah.
And it was literally like 11 people sitting at a dining room table. And here's the thing, I was going to San Diego the next night to do mic drop, so I had to turn down a gig. Hear this gig out. This gig was a graduation party, all undergraduates, all Indian folks.
Oh, Native American?
No, guess what? Asian,
yeah.
but all like accounting, doctorate shit.
Oh, wow.
And like, I ended up having to turn that gig down. But yeah, these are the kind of gigs that I'm doing right now, boys.
That's not no. I mean, hey,
they pay, and they actually do kind of make you a better comedian at the end of the day.
Yeah. How does a comedian go from like bar shows to like these type of shows?
Honestly,
Like, how do
I
you get both
know
of
a
those?
couple guys in town who like only do corporate shit. You'll never see them out at clubs or fucking, but they only do like, corporate shit. And you just need a recommendation from one of those guys. Like there's guys who live here who like only do like colleges and shit, and they make like just pretty decent
living,
fucking money. And they've been doing it since like 1995 type of shit. But you just need one recommendation, then you just slowly just like weave your way into those type of gigs.
One of the best ones that do it, Mark Cordes, like,
of course,
yeah, he's been doing it like probably the late 80s.
Yep.
And he's hilarious too. He can play a club and kill it and everything. Yeah, he's been doing it. I think he does like country clubs, golf tournaments, and then he's making a great living, and he's hilarious, and he's been doing it since the 90s, and he's amazing.
Yep. So that's if you're never gonna move to LA or New York, you got to get into that corporate field somehow, some way, man. Fucking do your own.
Trying to sneak in the online world, but no, the corporate. I mean, that's amazing that you played like a house show and people were cool with the content.
Yeah.
Because I'm usually, so it wasn't like you said, it was just a get together. It wasn't like, this is.
Yeah, that one was fun. The only one that was super nerve wracking was obviously the church show. Because I thought the show was going to be in like the church, but it was in like the banquet area. And it was actually an event for like old people to travel the world. Like
last, before they hit the ride to heaven.
So it was like something, certain countries for them to go to and how to travel post COVID. And it was one of those things where everything went fine. I did some crowd work with the pastor of the church, and they were loving it. Like I never like got them, but like this was like 70-year-olds, like they were old as fuck. Like
You were just thinking of the money.
yeah, and I was just like thinking like, I was just like, well, and I was like, don't say anything inappropriate. Don't say anything inappropriate. And I looked down at the woman who booked me, and like who kind of is the one who's gonna be judging everything, and she definitely gave me a look of disgust, and I was like, oh,
What?
How early into the show was that? Look,
Did you say gosh darn it or?
I don't know what I did that pissed her off. I was doing some crowd work with another woman, and I did like the classic hack, like, oh, maybe I'll take you home after this or something, which got like a big laugh.
Yeah.
But that was the only gig. Like the gig didn't itself go bad. It's just the person who booked me probably ended up not maybe liking exactly what I did. But honestly, the pastor of the church fucking loved me, did a bunch of crowd work, and I got paid $200. So I got a free meal out of it too.
There you go, and that's the Christian thing to feed.
Feed the entertainers, feed the jester. All right, fuck.
Or in the comedy world, feed the poor. It's pretty much
Exactly.
it. But no, the pastor, that guy calls the shots.
Exactly.
Yeah,
He liked me. So
yeah, that's all that
fucking-
matters.
So yeah. So luckily, off of that gig, I still got booked. So it's just one of those
Nice,
things.
man.
Like you don't want to just completely tank the gig, and you'll probably
No.
get another one, and it'll be now the country club show. That one we were supposed to be clean too, but people are drinking at a country club.
That's what I don't get.
And it's like that one was fun. They were ready to have fun, and it was like in a room for like 200 people. So it was actually like dope.
And did they like, nah, do what you want after a while?
After a while, yeah, I definitely like did a clean set and whatnot. I'm trying to think. I would love to mention who the headliner was. Dwayne Perkins. You know him?
I've heard, yes.
He's
yes,
fucking,
yes.
that guy's
nice.
fucking a hell of a headliner. And so I got to open for him.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, man.
But did they loosen up like did they after a while, like you said?
Honestly, we were all clean, but they were like we were killing though.
Yeah,
You know what
okay,
I'm
they were
saying?
having
Like,
fun.
We were roaring, laughing type of thing.
Yeah,
So.
there's nothing wrong with clean comedy. I just hate it when they label it like that.
Yeah.
And you get nervous.
I
Like,
never got a roar of laughter at the church gig. All right, I got some.
you got paid.
Yeah,
That's all that matters.
I got some chuckles and some tahas and I had some decent moments, but there was never like the whole crowd is laughing together.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, believe me, I know that feeling a lot. But
Don't say fuck, don't say shit, don't say shit,
Yeah.
don't say shit. Fuck! Praise be Allah!
yeah, don't say that. You say that, then you say cunt. They don't get mad. Yeah, I'm like, oh, okay.
I
Oh
know.
man, yeah, I know those shows. Like, it's uncomfortable, but you know you're getting paid.
Exactly.
And-
Honestly, I just want to say you just make fun of yourself because you
They like
normally
that.
everyone else is doing better than you, and you just make fun of yourself type of thing.
Yeah, especially in
So.
your Paradise Valley in the living room. You're like, yeah,
I
I love that
know.
line with the Christmas tree bigger than your apartment.
Bigger
Yeah.
than they had a huge fucking Christmas tree,
Yeah.
and they had like the nicest showers that I've ever, like, rich people showers, dude. Like,
definitely rocking a bidet.
Oh, yeah.
I'm talking about one where it's like a locker room shower and like this giant
Oh, yeah.
head over top, and I was just like, oh my god, how many hookers have you banged in here, sir? When your wife
Or murdered.
yeah, or before you were married, or fucking.
Oh yeah,
Good
when
Lord.
wife leaves town, I'm gonna visit my
Now the
family.
wife had the legit job. The husband was like, "Yeah, I'm in marketing for real estate." I was like, "What the fuck do you do, motherfucker?"
What does that really mean? Yeah.
I know.
That's not a real skill. All right? This woman's just fucking went to school for 4 years. What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, I
over
don't get the
here?
marketing real estate. I don't know. Do you make the signs or?
And had had some Trump wine on him, which he did not let us get to sample. I was disappointed.
Really?
Would have loved to have had some sips of some Trump wine.
he had
but
Trump. Is that like Trump steaks? It's like they're.
I guess so. I guess Trump has like
He had everything.
a line of wine somehow. So Trump's like our Elvis this generation.
Oh, I know.
He's caught in a trap. The FBI won't let him out.
He's got the suits.
Yes,
He's got the
exactly.
suits, and he's big.
Dude, I bet Trump can sing a bit. Like, obviously, give him some
He can't
private guitar
dance.
lessons. Cannot dance,
No.
but fucking get him on the guitars.
I think he's probably one of the best comics in the circuit. This guy,
I know.
he can fill time. He can captivate a crowd.
I know, dude. Hell of a orator.
Oh, he is.
Sure.
Yeah, he's good on his comedic timing. I'll give him that.
I guess he is running in 2024.
I think he already said it. Yeah, I think he
Yeah.
announced it early and everything.
Yeah.
And
good branding.
yeah, it's
Man knows good branding. Shit.
great branding. Horrible human being, but he's very good
Oh,
at
yeah.
his comedic timing.
Yeah, he's don't delve into his past, but
No. There's a documentary on Netflix about him. It's really good. It talks about how he had like he would do his own PR. Like he'd pretend he's a PR guy and call it People This lady wanted to interview him for People Magazine. Goes, contact his PR person. It was a fake name. She has the recording. She recorded it. Yeah. It's him, obviously.
That's beautiful.
It was right after the divorce. He goes, he's turning down dates with everybody. He had turned down a date with Madonna. That's how. It was like stuff like that. It was like, what the fuck?
That's when I have it like on my booking contact. They call it, it's just me. I'm like, yeah, he's got a church show this week. If you got anything after that, he's good. Actually.
Yeah, he's good. Yeah,
Trump is a comic. He's just booking out his own fucking gigs.
Booking his own gigs. He's playing arenas.
Yeah. Speaking of documentaries, did you see the Bernie Madoff documentary yet?
No, I heard about it. Okay, it's on Netflix right now.
Yeah.
I do want to see it. I'm sure
it's pretty.
How many parts?
Solid. It's a good long. It's long, but it chronicles his whole life. Like he was one of the first guys who used computers to trade, like back in the late 70s, early 80s. So he was ahead of the curve in more ways than one. But then it talks about how he moved to. He specifically moved to Florida to kind of get all the Jewish people to trust him.
Wow.
There was that was a big part of it. Is like, I'm Jewish, so I'm part of your community. Because I guess in the 70s and 80s, like Jewish people, like it was tougher for them to like get onto Wall Street and shit. There was more. Yeah, I guess there was more.
That's the horrible stereotype. Yeah,
but,
I thought that was the. Oh,
well, it chronicles the Wall Street from the 60s to the 70s to the 80s to the 90s type of thing, and just so it's an interesting. It's a very sad, depressing.
Oh yeah, it ends. Yeah,
I didn't realize his whole one of his sons committed suicide. The other son dies of lymphoma. He then eventually dies in prison, and now the wife lives out of her car right now.
Oh, nobody feels bad for her.
Everyone's like, get this bitch, get her out to an RV park or something.
Shit.
She actually lives out in an RV park in Apache Junction now. So Miss Madoff, she's out there. She's running for she's running for the mayor of Apache Junction, I think.
She could be the next. Who was running for governor here? That one bitch.
Oh fuck, Carrie Lake.
Carrie Lake, yeah, she could be. She'd be the next. Apache Junction. You got a nice view of a mountain.
Dude, could you imagine Bernie Madoff's fucking widow running for the mayor of Apache Junction? Now that's a Netflix show that I will write.
Yes. Oh fuck. Actually, I would. Man, she's living in a car.
Yeah, like they seized everything from her, and like, dude, literally, like they had like homes in like France and shit, and fucking penthouses in New York, and like it's all these people who like retired and like made a decent amount of money and then just like
cleaned them out.
But also like clearly this guy was like running a fucking Ponzi scheme. Like his trades were like perfect for years and years and years, and he would basically like he would look at everything that happened the day before and then just fix the trades to make it look like he got in at the perfect time or got out at the perfect time.
Oh, smart.
And everyone was like, oh, this guy's brilliant. But there was like one guy who was like, this guy's running a pyramid scheme. And they were like, nah, he's just Jewish. He knows the markets well. He knows the markets well. He knows what he's doing.
Oh, shit.
So I give it 5 stars. It's a good
I am going to check that out. I like those. I like true story shit.
I'm a documentary guy now. Yeah. I've kind of moved away. Obviously, I will still watch movies, obviously, and whatnot. It's hard for me to binge shows by myself, but I'm a documentary. I get in, fucking get out.
Well, there's not a lot of good original shit anymore.
We were just talking about that. Yeah, it's hard to find a good comedy.
Yeah, a good comedy movie or a good, original motion picture. I just can't find a good one anymore.
Yeah, it's the movie world's weird. What's the last movie you guys saw in theaters?
In the theater, honestly, it might have been the Elvis movie last summer. No, Maverick.
Oh fuck, I'm regretting not seeing that in theaters. Actually,
it's good. Oh, you've already seen it, I assume.
No, I haven't. I regret not getting to see it in the theaters because everyone said it was pretty fucking amazing.
It's better than the first one. Yeah. I'm not just saying that. Oh, I think so. I thought more action, more of a intensity near the end.
I heard someone, they said after the credits started playing, everyone got up and sang "God Bless America" and walked out of the theater, single file line, fucking. It was that kind of a movie. All right.
What's his name? Ben Shapiro. Yeah. He was like
very pro-America movie. I guess they said, you know what I like about the movie is they said the bad guys, they made it like intentionally, like where you can't tell.
Yeah, you can't tell what race or what country
where
it is.
They're from. Yeah,
it's kind of semi
good for marketing though, because you can market the movie
everywhere.
And it was huge in North Korea, supposedly. That movie was huge.
I know they weren't North Korean. I know that. Exactly. I think they're hinting a little Russian. Somewhat.
Okay.
Was it like the first one? I think it was.
Who
Middle
was the
Eastern?
first one?
Yeah, exactly. They're smart. They're like, it's this country. They're not.
It's always a very vague fucking.
It's the Jedis or the what's the bad Jedi? The Sith Lords.
Siths, yeah,
They're.
exactly.
I was wondering the whole time I was watching the movie, like, who are these people?
Dude, smart marketing, man. What about
yeah.
you, Josh? What was the last movie you've seen in theaters?
Bro, I just watched Avatar.
Ooh,
okay, that's
how
very
was that?
recent.
I recommend it. Were you guys a fan of the first one?
I've only seen it once years ago. I need to rewatch it.
I was the same way. I was like, I don't think I've seen the first one since like 2008.
Yeah.
We were going into it. We were like, should we watch it? But we just smoked a couple pre-rolls and went into Avatar, and it was 3 hours of pure bliss. I would watch it again. Yeah, it was good.
Really?
It was definitely good.
Because the first one, correct me if I'm wrong, it's basically like the blue people live in their area and the military are coming in to like get them out, and they have to fight back to be like, no, this is our land. So what's the plot of the second one, you'd say?
Spoiler alert, the second one is they return to the blue people, right? Because they got kicked out.
Yeah.
They return, they somewhat colonize it.
Yeah.
And then so like the blue people, the stars move to a different part, and now you're introduced to like a new species of avatar.
Oh.
It's like the water
interesting.
avatar.
Wasn't the
And
whole
it's
thing when
wild.
Avatar came out, it was like, would you have sex with them? Like, do you find them
Oh,
sexually
yeah.
attractive?
They had an avatar fleshlight.
Yeah.
Yeah, they made
So
one.
the answer is still yes.
Oh
Yeah,
shit!
they're hot. Yeah.
Well, if I was an Avatar, if I was one, maybe.
I think
No,
like the
we were talking if we were human. Would you
Yeah.
fucking
Oh,
have-
human.
because
She was
the
kind
women
of cute.
have like figures to them and shit.
Yeah, I know.
tits
That's the
and
problem.
whatnot.
Like in what's that? Thundercats. Remember that? They were cat heads, but they had tits and ass.
Yes.
Yes, it
Like
was very
thick,
disturbing.
too.
Yeah, I know. I was like, it's the '87. I'm a kid. I'm like, whoa. This is...
No. Dude, I love a good cartoon or movie where like they're a different species, but you still want to have sex with
Oh
them.
yeah,
Because they have the human,
they have human
sex
bodies.
organs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
just
gotta-
pretend it's Halloween. She's wearing cat makeup. I'm like, "Arr."
Exactly. The one actress who's, I don't know if she's in the second one, the first one, the Zoe Saldana. Whew.
oh,
Total
did she play?
babe.
oh no, I'm thinking of
She's in
Batman.
She's in all the Avengers. She's not the Avengers. Galaxy of the Guardians of the
Oh,
The
okay,
green
yes.
girl.
Yeah. She's an alien, or it's like in Star Trek. You seen the old Star Treks?
Yes, she's in. Zoe Saldana's in the new Star Trek as well.
Oh no, I'm talking old with the legend, James Kirk.
Captain
Who was
Kirk?
the guy who played him.
Voyager?
No, the
Voyager?
I'm talking original Star Trek from
What
the
is his
'60s.
name? Fuck.
Oh, my dad watched them all the time, but he would make out with aliens on the planet, but
Yes.
they're painted green but they were super hot.
That's gonna drive me wild. What the fuck is his
Oh
name?
my-
Is
yeah.
he still alive?
He's still alive.
Yeah.
William Shatner.
Shatner.
That one.
You know
Yeah.
what's funny is he was on a dais for a roast, and Patrice O'Neal had a great joke. He said that his whatchamacallit, his hairpiece looked like a black woman's pubic hair.
Oh man.
One of the funniest like roast dais jokes of all time.
This wasn't a Comedy Central one, were they?
No, it was the roast of Sheen, Charlie Sheen.
Oh, okay, yeah.
They had Shatner on, and fucking, and he was like, "Is he racist? Is he not racist? I don't fucking know." Or something like that.
That's pretty fucking good. Oh, like George Takei. He used to be funny. He's gotten very. If you listen to Stern now, he's kind of woke.
Is he? I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's not the dirty grandpa anymore.
Someone woke on Stern.
No, it's getting bad. I don't know if you listened to it in a while.
No, it's been a minute.
It's been the show's gotten way too woke.
weird.
Like Stern said something, goes, this guy had a tattoo, it looked like a salamander, Down syndrome. And then Robin goes, oh, you can't say DS anymore. And I was like, what the fuck am I listening to? Yeah, I'm just saying, it's gotten pretty woke.
Yeah.
And then George Takei was always a regular, and he was the pervy grandpa,
Yep.
Oh, sucking dick. Yeah.
Yeah, the pervy old man is really everyone's fucking. You just can't be a pervy old dude anymore.
I know. Hey, in my world, you can. That's why we're doing our own thing.
I know, right? Well, I mean, like you can, but like someone's gonna complain, type of thing. So.
Oh, I know.
It's one of those. I feel like this is another bit too of maybe Patrice is someone that's like they wish they could turn off the creepiness as we get older, because we all will be creepy old men. One day.
I'm only there.
We're all
pretty
gonna
much.
be in a mall one day, and a girl's gonna be like tying her shoe or somewhere. It's gonna be looking for me. And you're gonna have that moment like, oh god, I'm 67 years old, and I'm staring at this woman's ass crack right now, and then tell you what, yeah, boys, time moves fast. It's gonna move fast. We're gonna be dead soon, for sure.
Well, it's a 41-year-old. I've done what you said already, and I feel sick. It's like,
Yeah, but you're not in like the old man.
oh no,
yet, you
but
know
it's
what I'm
gonna
saying?
get worse. It's my fear. Yeah.
No, it's just our lives just get sadder as we get older. I think we do
Yeah.
kind of have it over the ladies that I think that we do maybe get because I think the more older we do get more handsome. Some men,
Some ladies like that.
but there is that we just turn into creepy old men.
Creepy, yeah. There is that staring across, the TCBY.
Because I don't think there's creepy. I guess there are creepy older women out there, but like I feel like this is a conversation that's been had. You know how the older female comic can go and be like, I'm dating a 20-year-old. Everyone's like, woo! But like a 50-year-old male comic can't go and be like, yeah, I'm banging a 21-year-old, folks. And then everyone gets up and like a round of applause. It's
they're not.
Kind of a different reaction.
Yeah, there is a double standard, as they say. Yes. Say. I've always kind of liked the MILFy thing, but I'm 41, so there's no more MILFs. At my age, if I go to a senior citizen.
Well, dude, you live in the capital of cougars.
Cougars, yeah. Scottsdale area, yes, there are a few. If you're a young man, this is the area to come to.
True, you were saying cougars, or we were talking about bachelorette party.
Oh, yes. In my apartment, there's a condominium, I was telling you earlier, a condominium, and there's Airbnbs, bachelorette parties during this time of year. So they come out there, I see them on Sundays with their suitcases waiting for their Ubers. Oh, it's tons of it out here.
Headed back to Pennsylvania, wherever they're from.
South Carolina.
Yeah. Obviously, the bride-to-be is sad because she got fingered by a guy. I'm sorry, I'm bad. Tyler, I'm so sorry. That shit's going down.
I told you I went through my breakup a couple months ago. I just wanted to get away for a vacation, but I didn't mean to have that many gin and tonics. I didn't mean to. So he was a DJ.
A DJ. That's always the one.
Speaking of DJs fingering older women. Are you guys excited that the Super Bowl is coming here?
Yes. I'm working on my DJ skills as we speak.
I've been hearing people complain about it. It's funny because, like, you would think in your mind you're, like, excited about that. But, like, if you talk to, like, locals, like, oh, fuck, the Super Bowl's coming here. It's going to be a bunch of fucking traffic. It's going to be a bunch of fucking rich assholes here who think they're better than the rest of us. Fuck the Super Bowl. Fuck blah, blah. I'm like, I'm trying to go to Shaq's big casino party, ladies.
I know.
You're ruining the vibe,
I'm like, where's the tailgating party beforehand?
Oh, yeah. Dude, well, down the street's the W Hotel. I remember last time the Super Bowl was here, Odell Beckham had a party there. A sneaker party, but you had to dress up.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, this was the last time it was here. I think when the Seahawks, Patriots.
Okay.
Yeah, so I mean, there's shit all around here. Yeah.
It's always a good game whenever the Super Bowl's played. He had the Patriots, Seahawks won with Russell Wilson throwing the interception on the 1 yard line, and then you had
Eli.
Obviously, yes, that one.
That one, catch. The catch and the helmet. Yeah, there's always a part in this area in particular where I live. Yeah, there's parties.
Oh yeah, it's gonna
which
be
I will
wild.
not be allowed to go to, but
it's gonna be an interesting weekend. But yeah,
I really want to
I'm
find
from
something.
Arkansas, so the fact that I'm in the town where the Super Bowl's happening, I'm like, well, fuck, I want to do something.
Same.
So.
Oh yeah, I'll go to Shaq's party. I'll try to get in somehow. Yeah,
I want to go. I want to do the NFL Hall of Fame shit. There's like a Hall of Fame.
I did that when it was here. The NFL Experience.
Yeah, was it in downtown Phoenix?
Downtown at the convention center. It was awesome. My part that I love. You get to go on stage. Like they have a draft stage.
Oh,
they
like
have every
being drafted?
jersey. Yeah, they have every every jersey, number one, of course, and you get your picture taken with the jersey by the podium.
That's so funny.
I regret not doing that last time. I'm doing it this time.
I know. I kind of want to do. How much were tickets?
I think they were like 30, 40, but you know how things are now. It's worth it. It's a museum. It's an experience.
Only thing that would have made that better is if there was like a Roger Goodell lookalike to hug you or something, maybe.
We could be. His ass better be there, but he's charging $60 a ticket.
I know, right?
But you see the Lombardi Trophy there.
Yeah.
It's a museum and it's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard some good things, so I kind of definitely want to check that out.
Oh yeah.
Obviously, we're both big football fans.
Yeah.
I'm a Tennessee Titans fan. You're a Buffalo Bills fan.
Music City Miracle.
Music City Miracle. Fucking. I had a point. What was your reaction with the guy passing down the field?
Oh, DeMar Hamlin. Yeah, that
Were
was
you like, this is ruining my parlay.
At first, there was like, what the fuck? This game, get him off the field.
I know.
But then you found out what was happening.
The
you're
players
like,
are crying and you're like, oh, something else is going on here.
Yeah.
This isn't just an ACL.
I admit the initial reaction was like, oh shit, you lose another defensive back because the Bills been cleaned out on defensive backs.
Yeah, he's a backup.
He's a backup. He's like a double backup or down the line. And I was pissed. Like fuck, and I was jumping around. Then you feel bad when you find out the truth. You're like, oh.
You're like, I feel dirty.
You do. I did. There was a sick shit. I've hit a new low.
I love how every time this happens, everyone's like, man, football will never be the same. It's like, Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be.
Next week.
Next week, we're gonna be good to go. All right.
It was forgotten. Well, they did the 3. Everybody wore number 3. The whole league. The games played the same.
Yeah.
Nothing has changed at all. The one thing that pissed me off about that were some of the assholes on Twitter, some of these people, the woke people, like guns in football. America will never get rid of them because it puts their masculinity into question. It's like, it's a fucking game. A lot of women love football. I don't get what's the problem. Yeah.
Women fans are kind of taking over the sport.
They are. And they're big fans. They're knowledgeable.
Right.
So I don't know it's just always those people that have to make their political statement.
Yeah. I think it was Joy Behar said it's only for straight men or something.
No, you dumb bitch. It's not. It's
I follow about 5 hot girls on Twitter. They're all into sports gambling, bitch.
Oh,
all right?
yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, there's like, I follow, on Twitter some Bills fans. They're females.
Yeah.
And they wear the tight Zuba pants. I'm like, okay. Mm-hmm. But they're giving their takes. I'm like, that's a good point. Good point. You know? Yeah. It's, I don't know. Somebody has to stop something. They have to take fun away from us.
I'm glad hot women are getting into sports gambling and getting into the NFL and shit. Good.
Kay Adams, her show on, I don't have it, FanDuel TV.
Yes.
For Kay Adams. Yeah, I mean, if it wasn't for her. Oh, big Pearl Jam fan too, by the way. So.
Really?
Oh yeah. The sports gambling. There's a lot of big female sports fans. It's just stupid. It just when it happened, it was like this guy almost died. Can you stop trying to take everything away? This isn't like a junior high school where somebody gets shot up. They're comparing it to guns and football.
Right.
Yeah.
A little bit different. But dude, if the Bills make the Super Bowl and you're here, they're here. It's gonna be. Are you gonna get tickets or?
That financially impossible. I've looked into it. Well, as we're filming, this will probably be aired in February. So yesterday it was a little nerve wracking. So I don't want to
jinx.
I don't want to put my. They barely got out of that game alive.
Yeah.
So. If they come here, I'll be here for part of the week, but definitely do my Laughlin trip.
Yeah,
because I can't go. I don't know. How do you?
Yeah, it's going to the Super Bowl has to be pretty fucking insane.
Well, it's got to be. I mean, how the cheapest are they?
Supposedly, it's like a lot of the fans at the game are like influencers and shit. It's like, I mean, you have like some like little areas for fans, but it's just a lot of like influencery type of people.
Yeah.
It's not diehard sports fans. A lot of it type of thing.
No, they might sneak a few fans in.
Right, they have like sections for the fans. and whatnot.
Because Mark Wahlberg's got to sit somewhere.
Exactly.
Yeah,
A-Rod's got to sit somewhere.
Trying to think, there are celebrity Bill fans. Shooter McGavin he's a Bills fan. He's friends with Jim Kelly, so he deserves any seat he wants.
Yeah, get him.
He gets it. But there's just I want to get in there, but I'm being realistic.
Yeah. That's funny. This like airs in February, and you like end up streaking on the field.
Yeah, I know. I'm the one that gets arrested. Yeah,
we share this clip. Viral. Let's go.
Well, here's the thing with me. I'm a nutty fan where it gets to the point like I watch the game like a movie, so I probably wouldn't be streaking on the field. I'd be angry. I'm like
me too. Like I don't think I could watch. And it's been a while since this has happened, but like watching a playoff game at a sports bar is brutal.
Oh, it is. I didn't do it yesterday.
Dude, it's tough. So
let me ask you about that. As a sports fan at a bar, you're watching the Titans. You want to watch the game. You're into it, and there's some asshole like, they always fucking do this. Yeah, and he's not. He doesn't know anything.
Yeah, you're like, God, I want to cold cock you up the side of the face. But then he buys you a shot of Jaeger, and you're like, dude, you know what? It's fine.
I've done that. Never mind. Then you feel bad, like when DeMar Hamlin died. You're like, I shouldn't have got mad.
Exactly. Here's the thing, too, is drinking and watching sports. Sometimes you get too...
Yeah.
This goes back to us trying to be sober.
Yes.
Because it's just, obviously, alcohol is a depressant. So if you're like drinking heavily and watching your team lose in a high-stakes game, it's going to, Last year when the Titans lost in the playoffs, I legitimately had to like take a walk around my neighborhood, and I thought to myself, you're a 33-year-old man. This should not be affecting you as much as it is right now.
Let me tell you something, 41-year-old man.
I was angry too because I'm like taking shit from like Michael Turner's in my DMs talking shit. I'm just like, God damn it, I hate sports.
I stay off of Facebook and Instagram after a game. I just can't do it. I know there's people, what the fuck, man? Look, I take it that hard too. I'm not, and it's not healthy, but
dude, you know what I like is the fans who like they have their Twitter or Instagram page and they post like these like just rants into the screen before or after the game.
Yeah.
Like, this is a fucking bullshit how we lost. Fucking, I'm Buffalo Billy, number one Bills fan of all time.
The best one who does it, and he does it as a joke, Stavros.
Stavros. Yes.
His as Ronnie the Raven.
Yeah.
Those are the best.
They are.
So he does it, but he does it as a joke, and the guy's just super funny.
Makes fun of how ridiculous it is.
Oh, yeah, he does. I never knew Baltimore had an accent, but he does it. Yo, what's up, yo?
You know what? If you end up staying here, if the Bills make the Super Bowl, I'm just gonna bring over an 8-ball. Me, you. I'll bring my lady. Your lady.
Let's do it.
Just all
Meet me in Laughlin. We'll bring her. We'll go
Dude,
down.
let's go.
No, because usually that's what we do. There's a bar there called Bikinis,
Ooh.
but they're not allowed to have a strip club in Laughlin for some reason because Vegas didn't want competition or something.
Oh.
So they're the trashiest women you've ever seen. Not in a good way. They're kind of like we were talking about.
I've been to
waitresses at that certain venue we played.
Oh yeah.
But they wear cheesy little bikinis and they serve you, but great sports atmosphere.
Okay.
Big TVs everywhere. There's a good deal. You get a table, reasonable price. I highly recommend it. And the Bills go, praise Allah, please. And yeah,
they got a good shot. They
Yeah.
got a good shot, man.
well, because when this airs, yesterday I was. Yeah, yesterday we were talking about, I had a moment where I was like, I'm going to be destroyed by this. I think I will, mentally, emotionally.
Well, there's always one game where there's a big upset. You're like, really? This team's going to advance? So that fucks everyone's part. That fucks everyone's bets. Think of how much money would have been lost if they would have fucking shit the bed yesterday, which they didn't cover. So there's already like lots of money that was lost. So, you know what I'm saying? But sports gambling, you know, a lot of people say it's rigged. I say probably for the most part only the NBA every now and then. Football's tough, hard to rig.
Yeah, I don't say you do it. I mean, nobody's gonna miss a tackle.
Yeah, I guess the penalties is the one thing.
Yeah.
So I guess baseball is probably the hardest sport to rig. But even then, I guess the referees can always fuck with the game just a little bit.
Yeah.
Basketball, you can literally sit the player down on the bench, though.
Oh, yeah. They do that all year anyway. Fucking if you're the Clippers, you're going to sit Kawhi all season long.
Yeah. We should start our own gambling app, Jeff.
I think we should.
Our own Barstool Sports.
There we go.
Did you see there's a Barstool bar in Old Town now?
Here?
Yes. They opened a Barstool bar in Old Town.
Recently, yeah.
I did not know that. I live down there. How close is it to me right now?
I'm pretty sure it's like it's pretty close.
I would go to that one.
Dude, we should go one night. You, we'll both.
We should podcast there.
Dude, we'll all get what are those hats that douchebags wear?
Oh, the giant ones or the fedora?
Fedoras. We're gonna all go to the Barstool bar in Old Town Scottsdale. We're gonna all get fedoras. We're gonna all get V-necks. We're gonna all fucking.
Oh shit! I would do it. Actually, I would because they're big Josh Allen guys.
Are they? Okay, yeah.
Because when they played the Bears this year, it was on Christmas Eve. They couldn't fly out because of the storm.
Gotcha.
So they went to the Barstool bar in Chicago. They let the Bills go in there and hang out there since they couldn't go home.
Nice.
And Josh Allen was the bartender.
Yeah. Honestly,
People
shit on Barstool. I'm not a Barstool guy. It's obviously easy to make fun of type of thing. But I enjoy the pizza reviews.
Oh, those are great.
Yeah.
I get jealous. I'm like, I gotta have some of that.
I know. I'm like, man, this guy, lucky guy.
Oh yeah, he might be a douche, but he's a good douche.
I know, right? He played it smart. Sometimes you get, fuck.
Oh yeah, I put him on the Mount Rushmore of.
Who would want to start their own fucking gambling site / news? It started as a shitty newspaper in the 90s, so
Yeah, they were doing non-PC stuff, right, about sports.
Right.
Yeah, fuck them. Look, you find your niche, God bless you.
Exactly.
That's the whole point of this thing. And look, he's found his niche. The people don't like him. They actually make him bigger.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the censorship and all that shit. No, in the end, we live in a better time now, where you can get away with this stuff.
Exactly.
That's what we're trying to do here at Dry Farts.
Get away with stuff.
Get away with stuff. Yes. But no, definitely tell your social media because, like I said, people are like I said, they need their cocaine.
Yes. Oh, you know what? Just follow me on Instagram at jgraves. I need to change my Instagram. I like jgraves, but I hate putting comedy in the. It seems cheesy. But yeah, follow me. Honestly, follow Only Clips Podcast on Instagram. That's the one big thing for me is just on Instagram. Just follow that and Yeah, it's a podcast I co-host with Mark
Yo.
Silverstein.
One thing on that podcast, what made you guys not want to put on like YouTube or anything and just make it the...
Because we're lazy.
Okay.
Because we're lazy as
I think
fuck.
you guys should.
Maybe I think the plan would be to eventually maybe like put out longer stuff, maybe behind a paywall or something.
Good
We'll
move.
figure out something. For the time being, we're just doing it for fun. And,
Yeah.
And it is a nice thing because me and Mark did a show at House of Comedy on Tuesday night, and we both crushed it. And it's easy to get people to follow your shit after they see you perform well.
Yep.
And then they will follow your shit and they will support it. If
Yeah.
they see you perform live and you do really well and you ask them to follow and they do, they actually will support it. So it's a ground roots effort over here at the old Only Clips podcast, which
well, that's what you got to do, and you're doing it right.
That's all
and
it is. So.
I'm a fan. I follow Only Clips and always hit that heart.
Dude, as soon as this drops, I'll be subscribing to this and whatnot. And congratulations on how many views are you at for your special now?
14,000 as of now.
Dude,
And this is a guy nobody knows who I am.
I
so, yeah.
know. It's fun. That's honestly inspiring to me. I kind of want to.
I was going to say something. You're one of the ones. That's why I wanted you on the podcast. I love your comedy. I think you should be doing one.
I'm going to at some point. I am
Please.
going to be doing something, man.
And then you can put it out, like I said, whatever you want, a paywall or YouTube, because people will see who don't even know who you are.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or
So
I think you should. I think you're a guy that has good enough material, and you have enough time.
agree. And I wondered if I can like mix in some crowd work shit too in there too. I want material in there too, but obviously I do a lot of crowd interaction stuff, so
That's who you are, and do it.
it'll be dropping at some point.
Yeah.
Josh Graves needs to put one out.
But thanks for having me on. Give me the name. Give me the name of this one more time.
Oh, Dry Farts.
Dry Farts. Thank you for having me on, gentlemen. I love you guys.
love you. Thanks for
Fuck
coming
yeah.
on, man.
Yeah,
Really appreciate
We'll
it.
do it again soon.
Yes, definitely come in soon. We'll have you on. Hopefully after the Super Bowl.
Fuck yeah. Go Bills.
Go Bills. Later. All right, man.
All right, that was fun.
That was fun, yeah.
Great. Yeah, good job, dude.
How much time did we do?
We did 1 hour and 4 minutes.
Do you have a dream and you want to start ideas? Go on your computer and go.
God damn it, Jeff. Okay, here's the thing. Dry Farts is sponsored by StartYourIdeas.com. What is StartYourIdeas.com? Let me ask you a question. Do you have a dream? Do you have a business? Do you have a hobby that you're trying to get out there into the internets and you're just like, how do I do that? Head over to StartYourIdeas.com, put in your business name, and let's see if it's available for a domain. We'll start there. After that, you get your own website, email, all that stuff. StartYourIdeas.com, promo code FARTS. Now that's how you do it, Jeff. That's how you do it.